Are you constantly finding yourself stuck on Ancient? Do you just feel like you suck at this map and there's nothing you can do to redeem yourself? Today, I'm going to teach you a lot of good tips, tricks, nades, theories, ideas that really help me take this map from being my worst in the game all the way up to being my favorite nowadays. Starting off on CT side, we're going to just rip the band-aid off. We're going to start throwing some nades because if you do not know the instant elbow smokes in 2026, you are absolutely trolling. So I'm going to rip through these and show you some instant lineups. Rewind the video if you have to. Starting off here on the right side, we are going to look above this U, walk forward, and jump throw. Bang, this can be easy. All these are going to be walk jump throws. Walk a few steps and jump throw. Second one, we're going to aim at the sleeve, walk a little bit and jump throw. Bang, we get it in there. Third one, we are going to come here and then use this U again and aim above at this dark spot, walk forward, and jump throw. Now for this one, again, guys, you get the idea. We are going to look at this dark splotch on the right side of it, walk forward, and jump throw. Very easy. If you're not getting these down, you are absolutely trolling yourself. It's not hard. And for the last one, we are going to reference this U, go above to the dark spot, walk forward, and jump throw. Do you see how simple this is? Now, why is this important? Because you need to be able to dominate mid. If we cannot take mid control as a CT, we are fundamentally throwing the game. We're throwing these rounds. Another tip I have for you, if you're coming out here, throw the molly through here. The reason you're messing up is because you're not throwing a deep molly through here, and instead you're just now launching your molly as you get up here. This is fundamentally trolling yourself because you're not getting an extra nade out. If we throw this molly back here, now I have room to throw an HE, a flash. Also, another meta thing you can do on like a round against a team that's playing really slow is throw that nade where you strafe out here. Amazing, wonderful, cool. But yeah, like dumping double mollies mid, amazing. Also, if you can eventually get your movement down, when you start really scaring them, you can jump and make this, and then come out here and fight. It is just so easy to win when you have mid control. It's that simple. It's that easy. Now, we're going to get a little creative here. Let's go ahead and look at T side. So T side for mid, the whole idea of what we want to do is we want to sit here and deny them early info. If we can just run out mid, we should. So you need to learn the instant house smokes. We come here on this spawn, we tap W above that leaf right there. W tap, no walking this time, just W tapping. We come in the second spawn over here, we look at these pyramids where it meets the leaf and we W tap. And then lastly, this spawn over here, we go to this bridge, look up here, kind of intersect it, and then W tap. Boom. Now you at least can find value to help your team by smoking off red or house, whatever you want to call it. Another basic is you get on this wall and you come out here and you molly off shelf. If you are not throwing this when you don't take mid control, you are absolutely throwing, because what the CTs are going to do is they're going to smoke this, they're going to make this jump, they're going to, use these boxes to get up here, and then they are just farming your teammates down here. It is awful. It is so bad. So we need to be able to throw that molly on the jump up so that we deny that control. That's 1 out of 2. There's another molly I'm going to show you later in this video when we talk about B that is going to be just as important for all of this. As T's, when you're coming out mid, another way you can help your teammates out when we're rushing it is by throwing the house smoke, getting on this wall, and then just aiming down here and W tap. W tap these flashes. Bang. Look at this. It is just basic, good flashes that are going to blind the enemies, but are not going to blind your teammates. So that wall covers it. These guys are going to absolutely eat it. Flipping back to CT side again, the way you can counter this is by coming out here and throwing a flash off the wall if they're rushing down mid. You can just go crazy. Throw that flash, come out here and start farming them. Another thing I like to do when I'm opping especially is I sit inside house and that's weird smoke. Ignore that. I sit inside house, I blow it open and go for that op pick real quick and run away. These are really easy ways you can harass them. Really bad players, they just respect the enemy's util. Do not respect your enemy's util. If they're throwing smokes, blow it open. Use your util to combat them in an effective manner. It's so easy when you look at the game through that lens. That's just some good general tips and advice I have for mid control. The other really, really important thing that we need to understand is how to shut down lane. Lane is so unbelievable. And you guys see me when I stream every single day, how effective we can do this. If I'm the cave/cheetah player, what I'm going to do most rounds is when I come out here, I'm going to middle click, left and right click, aim at that part of the wall right here. Bang. And we are going to launch a molly. There's so many different ways you can throw this util set. I don't care which one you do. I just prefer this one. Bang. And then we throw a nade at the corner of this building without stopping. We're running the whole time. We are holding W. We're running. Bang. That's effective right there. That's amazing. If you're playing against high level players, what you can do is come through here and throw a flash off the wall and you can kind of peek with it. Bang. If they run in here, they're blind to it. Very nice, very effective. And once we dominate this control, you're going to have a smoke left over. Depending on what's going on, you can smoke this off. If I have no mid help, I'm going to smoke it off so that I can sit here and then start spamming. There's so many different wall bangs here. I don't have the exact lineups on what you can do. Generally, what I do that's pretty effective right now without even having that knowledge is just shoot through here. I also get in this corner and I tap right here if I want to kind of damage like a mid op or something, aim a little bit more down to the right. But really, you can just sit in here and start harassing them. I don't play cave, but if I have to, I can at least sit here and effectively like harass them in that way. And again, just learn all these different ways that you can spam through here. Even someone boosted, you could get up here. Incredible. Great stuff. Now, if you have mid help, I mean, oh my goodness, we can just come here and actually just like swing and go crazy. Now, you don't need to go all in and expose yourself. That's bad. But what you can do is just harass them, man. Another tip is if you're queued with your buddy, send him this video. I'm the long player. He's the K player. I should be timing a flash right here for him. If I can throw that, look how effective this is. An opera is posted on him here. He's blind. A guy is up here holding. Get that flash a little bit deeper, I guess. He wouldn't be holding like this. Blind right here. A guy holding in buckets, blind to that flash. And he can come out here and just absolutely raw dog everybody, right? Really good stuff. Other than that, good things to know when you're as a K player is you could just visualize sight and spam down here and you'll kill a guy planting default. I've won a few games just by doing this. Good players are going to plant here, and that's what you guys should be doing when you know someone could be in K. Plant bomb here. Don't get spammed. So that's really effective. Also, you can spam out the cubby here if you ever think someone's hiding in there. These are CT and T-side tips. And if they're running up ramp, you can also shoot here. You see that? Look at that. I mean, destroying that guy. Amazing. So that's how you lock down this cheetah or K position. I'm going to show you on T side some of my favorite tips and tricks now. When we're coming here on T side, obviously, I hope our teammate, you sent the video to your buddy, he's going to molly jump up for us. Sometimes I like spotting. But actually, what needs to happen before all that is we need to be able to throw a Brolin molly. That is so important. It's so vital. Get on this wall, and you don't have to stop running. I'm just going to do it slow for demonstration purposes. Aim at this break, run forward, and jump throw. Bang. Look at this. This is the Brolin molly. They're going to run through here, and they're going to take so much damage. They're cooked. Literally cooked. Subscribe for that joke. But you can get really fast with this and kind of just like free ball it a lot. It's like one of those nades where even if it doesn't land like properly, it's still okay. I want you to land it, but whatever. You come up here. If you hear him cooking, I like to jump spot. I like to sit here and see if he got in, because if I have an AK, I could then in theory like kill him. I did this against Tanir over in EU when I got in a game against Tanir and I farmed him in there. But if I see someone in there, I can do a few things. I could like nade off the wall, bang. Could throw a flash. You could wait for a teammate to double peek. Amazing, good stuff. Now, this is how you clear cave. You sit here, visualize the entrance. Awesome. Now you get into this angle. Nobody can hide here. Nobody. You see him. Nobody can be there. Next, we get in and we hard peek this angle. Bang. In here. And then nobody can hide there either. It's impossible. Lastly, we hard peek this angle. So good, so easy, so effective. Let's go ahead and hop back onto CT side and talk about ramp now. One of my favorite things to do is if I have this spawn, I aim here, run forward, and jump throw. And you're going to see that this is going to be B door smoke. Run a little bit farther. You get into this spawn, run far off this. There we go. That's going to smoke off B doors. You can see we flopped up that one, but give it some juice. Give it some juice. That's going to be a good B door smoke that you can throw. Another way to use to implement good B control is if I was playing a default round, no matter what spawn I have, when I come out of here, I'm going to hold my A key and look at this line. I'm going to jump when it gets to the end of that. So A key and jump. That's going to be a good ramp volley that you can throw. And then after that, I'm going to left click, start holding right click, nade them, then right click a flash like this. Bang. You come out here and you can just destroy anybody that's down here early. Really good standard B nades. You can always smoke ramp from here where you bounce it off this thing and it's going to be a nice little smoke there. A really good reaction if you're the B player in any regard, cave or B, you sit here and if they're taking heavy mid control STs, you can just smoke off doors in the mid round like this. Bang. Amazing. It's so good. Also, if you're ever on site, guys, throw a defensive smoke. They're throwing a full exec. Just drop a smoke down, flash high, and lock in. Get ready to hold on for dear life. With that flash, you could peek out here, then you go back around. Like just drop defensive utility. It's so important. Now, if we flip over to T side, I'm just going to show you some good basic exec nades that you can throw. This video is brought to you by Skins Monkey, the best CS2 trading site out there. Use my code CoJo at the checkout for an insane 35% deposit bonus. So if you get into this corner right here, this can be like your common spot. You can learn all types of util. I'm going to speed run some of these. This is cave right here. This is short. This is long. If you walk forward at this is endgame. Take a few steps forward and launch that thing. Endgame is a really important smoke to throw because once you get that up, you win the round. Now, molly you can throw is right above here. W tap. Generally, what I do is I kind of just free flow with flashes depending on where my teammates are. If you want like a killer flash, sometimes when I'm here, I am at this position and jump throw. This isn't going to blind your teammates running up because it lands back here, but it's going to blind anyone short. Anyone long is going to eat it. Anyone coming out of cave is going to eat that. Even anyone sight, because the pillar's not blocking it for them, might eat some of it. Just a really good supporting flash. I like it. It's very, very effective. You should also know how to spam. You just get out here and spam through this wall here. I'll get a kill every now and then doing this, or at least some damage. It's really chunky with damage, but really good basic stuff that you can implement. If I was opping, I'd ask for a boost up here. In order to go for that pick. It's so simple, so easy. Pretty much to sum it up, on T side, if you throw this molly and then this molly here, you're gonna have so much control, and at lower elo you will just dominate. You'll roll most of the teams you're playing, which is freaking awesome. It's really good stuff. Briefly, let's go ahead and talk about A side. I'm not gonna give you guys any groundbreaking stuff, but like some good basics, you know what I mean? Some good stuff to implement. First thing, on CT side, remember, they cannot sneak out here. They cannot sneak out. You are going to see their shadow. So right there, boom, it's going to project at some point where you're going to see every part of it. You're going to see them. It's really obvious when they walk into it as well. You go from seeing nothing to seeing something. It's so obvious. So what people did at a high level is they might even have a molly out here, because eventually when this guy comes up here, his shadow is going to cast. You see that on the wall here? So you can't die. You cannot die to this guy, because at some point he crosses this threshold. So, you know, when I was playing like M80 and stuff, they would even just like sit up here with the molly primed, throw it, and then go back. You don't need to play that nerdy. Another tip I have, if you want to be like an idiot, like the opposite end of this, is you can jump up here and actually hold A main from a really weird off angle. It's not like smart, but it's pretty sick. Also, if you get in trouble, throw this smoke down. If you were playing in donut, get ready to throw this down. A is not necessarily a position. Yes, you can go there, but as an A player, you could just as easily start mid and then go play A from donut. You are not expected to sit here every single round. You have flexibility, you have freedom. Also, learn as an A player how to drop off here. A lot of you guys don't do anything. You just press D, you make noise, crouch, ready, crouch, and uncrouch as you're falling. Bang, you're good. Really effective, really easy. Now on T side, a few things. You can throw like an effective flash behind this box that really gets the donut player. You see this? Blinds him, and it shouldn't blind your teammates for the most part if they path properly. Another thing I love spamming on T side is boosting up here in some way, or even in post plans, jumping up here is incredible. If you have time and they're not going to hear you. I love these angles. They're so broken, so easy. Win so many rounds like that. But other than that, just get creative. You know what I mean? Just do your thing, be creative. If I get smoked off donut on CT side, like I said, I drop my defensive smoke out here. It's so easy. It's amazing. If I'm rotating in A and they throw a CT smoke, I blow it open. Bang. I get so many kills like that. It is so free in this game if you are just creative with your utility. Hopefully you learned something new on Ancient today. Let me know what video ideas you have for me next. I love to keep teaching you. And if you want coaching from me, CoJoMo.gg is your place.